Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would come on and do a pick 10. I haven't done one for, apparently 4 months it said when I looked at my playlist, unless I forgot to put one in. That's a long time, isn't it? And I've seen Andrea making some beautiful things, so I think, right, I need to get back into this. So I'm going to pick 10. I'm not going to do one at a time and then collect stuff because my room's in a bit of a mess. So I'm going to pick my 10 sticks and then decide how I'm going to use them. So first one, it's always that one, isn't it? If you've watched me do these, you know it's always random numbers. Right, as usual, I will, if I don't want to do one, I'm just going to swap it out. I'm telling you now. Right, number 2, use bubble wrap. I've just actually got some more bubble wrap. Just ordered some things, some Denby, what do you call them, casseroles, and they've arrived, and I unwrap them, and I was just throwing the bubble wrap away thinking I can't really keep any more, and it felt like really nice bubble wrap, so I thought, oh no, I'm going to keep a bit, so I will be using some of that. Right, I'm not looking, I'm looking out the window. Let's go for that one. Use ink. Okay, add dots. Use paint pens. Okay. Use sprays. I'm not going to use sprays because if I'm using paint pens and ink, I don't think I want to use sprays as well. I might leave it there. I might do what Maggie does, have a wild card. I suppose you can see those if I focus on one thing. Add texture paste. Well, I don't mind doing that. So we've got 3, 6. Use jelly plate or plastic to add paint. I might pass on that, but I am going to use my jelly plate because I'm really excited to try something out, but not right now. Add splatters or drips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep looking. Use corrugated cardboard. I guess we could use that. 3, 6, 8. 2 more. I'm going to pick this one, and I'm going to pick that one. Add at least 1 piece of ephemera. Add metallic paint. So I'm getting rid of that because I've got a lot of inky, painty stuff. Add a paper doll. All right, well, I'll let that stay. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, those are the ones. Let me just lower you down so that you can see them and I can take a picture so that I can put them in the prompts. So I'll be back with some supplies. Right, I'm back with some supplies. First of all, let's drip some of this. This is my ink, and you don't need much of this stuff. It's very, very intense. But I'll just tend to keep some in here. When it dries up, I'll put it away, and you can just reactivate it again if you need to. But it is quite staining, so let's see what we're doing. So these, I've only got these colours, I think. Let me just move them out the way. I've got a wet wipe on standby because I feel already that this is going to get messy. Oh, it's going to get messy because my paper's already got mess on it. I'm keeping it though because I want the textured side. Let's put that so hopefully you can see what I'm doing, even if I don't know what I'm doing. Do I need to add some water? I might. Just going to add a drop of water to each of those colours. That'll do. I might stick with that manky brush while I'm here. Right, I've got some bubble wrap. What I'm going to do is, I don't know what colour to use, and I don't even know if this will work. So I'm just going to spread some of the ink on the bubble wrap. And I cut circles, but I don't think I'm going to be using circles. I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. Right. Ooh, I like that. That was mustard seed. This next one is something marigold. Wild honey. Ignore me. Right, let's go a bit more intense over here. And a little bit less there. Lovely, lovely. Right, I might give that a little wipe. I'm going in with something candied apple. Yum, yum, yum. Just try not to make it quite so regular. Let's put that there. I like that. Let's have another one of those. Even when it looks like there's nothing left, there's quite a bit left. Right, clean that off. And I'm going to go pink, you know. I've got some picked raspberry. I'm going to... in for a penny, in for a pound. And you can't really go wrong with bubble wrap, can you? Let's go down here. Oh, that's so lovely. Look at those bright colours. Yum, yum. Right, a bit more. Oops. Seem to be adding the drips and splatters as we go. Let's go there. Very much liking this already. I'm going to put some more. I'm going to put a little bit more. I think I'm going to go for that wild honey. Pop some up there. Might add some blue in a minute. I just don't want there to be like an overload of blue. Right. Now, I think what I will do is, I think the first thing I'll do is clean up that before I stick my hand in it. And then clean up this, bit of bubble wrap. Right, let's go blue. This is peacock feathers. Won't put too much on, she says. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, I love it so much. I love how they all I'm trying to be careful not to get that brush to go anywhere. I love how it all the colours mix. You've got purple. Be careful not to get mud, but oh my goodness, I'm loving this so much. Tiny bit up there. Don't really want to put too much blue on it, but I do want to carry it through. Do I want to put a tiny bit more? Do you know what? I'm not going to put any more ink on my brush. I'm just going to use what's on my brush just to go up there a bit. Maybe there. I think I should stop. Right. Stop, clean up, and dry this and be back. Right. I'm loving that already. I'm loving those colours. Absolutely, absolutely. So, what I want to do is use my corrugated card, and I'm going to use some black acrylic paint. I can't find my other acrylic paint anywhere. which is bothering me, because even though my craft room could be a huge mess, I generally know where everything is. So that is a bit, but I have found another tube of paint. Right, let's use that. Don't know if that will work unless I put that on there. I think actually we could do with some more paint. Not enough. Oh, it's had it there. There it is. Honestly, I can tell it's going to be one of those days. I don't generally lose things. It's unusual to lose things, but I quite often misplace things. Anyway, let's just try and get enough on there that it... Oh, that's got massive, too much on it now. Let's see what we've got going. Don't want to overdo it. Let's just... Oh, I'm running out of space over here. Tell you what, let's turn it round. So I want some like that. That's nice. I think that will probably do. That will do. Right, let's leave that to dry. I think we'll have to get another wipe. One was a little ambitious, I think. We needed... I forget how much mess I make. Oh, there's a lot of black paint there. Is there anything I could use it on? And is there anything I've got to hand that I could use it with? Yes, bubble wrap. Right. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Let me move that to one side. Right, I've got some bits of card there. Let's use some bubble wrap, because it's a waste otherwise, isn't it? And then this can always be used for collaging and things. Whoops. Try not to be too messy. Right, that's one. Running out of places to dry things. I don't feel quite so bad about using such a large amount of paint. And I never know, I'll probably end up using some more in a minute anyway. Let's put that somewhere. These are just little bits of paper that I've got in my scrap drawer. I tend to keep black and white paper in one drawer, vintage in another, and then brightly coloured things in another. And I haven't been through that for my collages, to be honest. I've only used current scraps. So maybe that's something I could do. Right, let's stop there. That will do. Look at me. Absolutely covered. Let me clean up. Right, that's what we're at the moment. I'm liking that. That is more or less dry. I did use a heat tool on it. Found my stencil, so I think I will use that to use the texture paste. That would add random numbers and fulfill the texture paste. So let's grab some. I'm not going to... Oh, if I can get into it. Yes. I can't remember what this one's like, whether or not it dries clear or not, so I think I will add some ink to it just to be on the safe side. I don't know how much I will need. Let's say something like that for now. And this is going to get messy, but I'm going to add... Do you know what? Wait a minute. I was going to put some ink in there, but I think that might make it a bit messy. I'm going to go and get some acrylic paint. And again, not, because I've got black here. I think I might have a go at that. It might make it grey though. Oh, let's give it a whirl. I'm sure we can do something with it if we don't like it. Right, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. I'll move it a little bit. But I'm just mixing some acrylic paint into my texture paste. I've got a feeling that this texture paste is the one that dries clear. I didn't really want to add another colour. I thought about doing it blue, but I think not. Right, we'll go back up there. And I'm going to add that there. Right, bear with me because I don't want that bit. Oh look, I've got some masking tape. Let's give that a whirl. Right, let's try this. Mask off that bit. I'm just going to cut the ends off because I know they'll either stick to my page or stick to something else. And there we go. Right, let's try that. And I don't have to be quite so accurate. Doesn't matter if I'm a little bit clumsy. Right, hold still. Don't really want it to ooze over the side, but I do really want it to fill those gaps. Right, let's have a scrape. Hopefully that'll be alright. Let's lift that up and see. Yes, not too shabby. Right, let's turn it around. I'm running out of spaces to work now I've done this. Let me move this up here, which necessitates moving my water. There we go. Right, let's have a little bit at the side here, but maybe not all of it. We've got one whole chunk over there, so maybe we'll just use some of this. Like that. Oh, I'm going to go all of there. Go on. Go on, fill it in. Why not? So. There we go. And because I like to do things in threes, I would like some at the top there. Right, let's put that on there like that. This is where it's going to get messy, I think. Just using up what I've got left here, really. Put that on there. I don't think you can see what I'm doing, but I can move it up a little bit. I don't really want to go overboard. Let's try that. Oops. Right. Need to wash my stencil and whatnot, but I've made a bit of a mess up there. Can I do something about it? I can get rid of this bit here. It's this bit here I'm not so keen on. That will do. We will do something with that. Right. Let me let that dry. Let me not let that dry and clean that up, and I'll be back. Right, I've not done too bad a job of that. So it's got some cardboard on the back of it. That will just raise it off the page a little bit. So I'm just going to attempt to stick that back on. Really want the dog standing on. Oh yeah, we're going to have the dog standing on the father's foot. Yeah, let's do that. That's why he looks so surprised. And the dog's managed to step on mother and father's foot. Look at that. Right, now something else I've got is this. I've just typed this out, and I have got different sayings and things that we could use, but they're quite small for such a large piece of paper. So I'm going with my what do you call it, embossing thing, Dymo embossing tool thing. Oh, I've just seen the scissors. I don't know what they're doing over there. Oh, that's interesting. Right, now I don't think I want that just like that. I could put it like that. I'm thinking I'm going to go with dance like no one is watching underneath. That's my plan. So let's split that in half and then take out an equivalent amount there. So I'd have something like dance like no one is watching. Take a little bit off the end there. Gosh, I wish I could cut straight. That would be amazing. Right, I think I'll stick that on somehow. It does have sticky on the back, but I'm not sure that that will be sufficient. Oh, come here. There we go. So I'm going to put a little yoo-hoo. I'm really enjoying this. I'm loving this one for some reason. It just seems to have come together. I love the bright colours. I should do more things like this because these are the things that give me the most pleasure. Bright colours. I know they're not everybody's taste, but they're my taste and they make me happy. I really should do more. Right, let's have dance like no one. And then we'll put is watching. I think I might go around that with my white pen because I can't, it doesn't stick out terribly well, does it? And there's one other thing I want to do as well. Two other things. Just to finish it off. I think I've done all the prompts. I'm classing this or these extra dolls as ephemera. I don't think I want to add anything else. And so I will not. Shall I push that along a bit? Just going to leave that like that. Let that stick for a minute. I'd like to go around the outside, probably with some black soot. I might just do it actually and pick it up and do it that way. That would be slightly less annoying if it wasn't sitting on top of my scissors. Apologies. Could have gone around with some black gelato, but I think that's enough just to help it out a bit. Right, I want my white gel pen. I'm going to use that, and I want a pencil with, what's that, a 6B, that would do, and I want a paper stump. Gosh, that will do. I'm not going to be able to see much here, but just don't like people floating in the air. Something like that. Not the best, could do with a bit of a sharpen. that's not too bad. Now I think I will just go around the words so that we can see them. I don't know how well this pen will work. So what I will do is I'm going to just not do it very neatly. I'm just going to come down here and just sort of scribble around it. If it doesn't do anything, I'll get a paint pen. I might have to use a paint pen. Shall we do that? It did say to use paint pens, didn't it? Maybe. I don't know how well this one works. I've got a feeling it's a bit... Yeah, it's not great, is it? Oh, because now we've got blue. Oh well. Because the distress inks are water soluble. Always, I think. So they will, you know, they're picking up, the pen is picking up the colour. Oh, goodness me, come on. And let's just go around here. It's not the best thing, is it? But oops, wrong side. It's perhaps better than it was. I mean, I could go around it with a metallic pen perhaps, but I'm not worrying about it. That will do. That's my pick 10. I think I've done all my prompts. Let me just double check. Yeah, because the last two, yep, that's all done. That is my pick 10. I hope you liked it. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and well, and I'll be back again soon. Bye for now.